All right, settle down. Veronica, B minus. Ralph, C. Luis, A minus. Nice work. Brett, F. Wanda, F. Mitch, F. Donald. Can't just write your name in the middle of a blank piece of paper and call it work, Donald. See me after class. All right, pupils. Stop smacking your gum and throwing paper airplanes, because that is not allowed in my class. And class is in session. People like to do lots of things in libraries. Now, while libraries may be mainly known for the impromptu pickup rugby games you can find there and the all-night neon-lit raves, they're also quite useful to students for studying and doing research in, at least in normal times. Now, we can't will the normal times back into existence, but we can try and meet you in the middle with a batch of new resources from ProQuest I'm going to show you today, thanks to the support of the California State Library. Let's take a quick look at some of these resources. And the easiest way to find them is to head to the Kids and Teens section. And our youth librarians have made this post supporting school from home, collecting some of our resources, including a lot of these new ProQuest ones. First up, Culturegrams, concise cultural information on countries around the world, aimed at grades 3 through 12. But the test. You must put in your library card number. Watch how fast I can do this. Now that we're here, we can take a look at cultural information on more than 200 countries. Say, drill down into Oceania and find French Polynesia. We'll get facts, infographics, the flag. If you're doing research on a country, it's got kind of quick, what was that, the CIA fact book I used to get back in the day. And look at this, you can generate citations to these resources in APA or MLA format. Isn't that exciting? But you know, if we're in Culturegrams, I've got to look at the Provinces edition. My homeland, Canada. Let's see here, Ontario. Did you know 1 in 3 Canadians lives in Ontario, eh? The name Ontario comes from an Iroquois word that could be translated to mean shining waters or a beautiful lake, eh? My heart is swelling with patriotic pride. You can have this read out aloud to you.
Ontario. The Heartland Province. Established 1867, first province. Did you know? 1 in every 3 Canadians lives in Ontario.
You can get rundown on the left bar here of the climate, the geography, wildlife, the history, the people, cultural notes, and fun facts, including who are the major league sports teams. Yep. The Hamilton Tiger Cats. Never even heard of them. And if you look over here on this right bar, you can do things like email a full report to yourself or a section, or generate a PDF that you can print out, give yourself a hard copy. ProQuest Culturegrams. How about SIRS Discoverer for grades 3 through 9? And this is for our young researchers, our elementary and middle school kids who are beginning their academic research career. Let's do the old library card number. And this is arranged around the hot topics of the day. Let's pick a topic. Domestic dog, Netherlands, zoos. The ii. It's a strange creature I'd like to know more about. Again, you can read out
II research
on the
topic
page.
scientific name, Daltontonia madagascariensis.
Find again your citation information over here, easily accessed. We've got images, we've got quick facts, dimensions, their classification, their behavior. Back at the home here, let's look at some more topics, perhaps something controversial. Vaping. And here you'll see terms to know, the essential question, more viewpoints. And they'll arrange some sources around each viewpoint as a springboard for your research. Back here at our list of resources, we'll jump up to the Issues a Researcher, which is kind of the same thing we just looked at, aimed at a higher grade level. And again, citation links, viewpoints, and supporting documents. We've got a research guide for the critical thinker, and someone made a cartoon about child labor. Ooh, look at this timeline. Quick facts at a glance. A tough topic, obviously, but I kind of like this. All right, and how about eLibrary, a general reference aggregation of periodical and digital media content with editorial guidance for those novice researchers. Again, aimed at about middle schoolers and up. Can't fool me, I know my login. Here we go, now we're hitting a big old database. Why, it's massive and multidisciplinary. Aimed at high schools, and it's even good for your colleges and universities. eLibrary has two interfaces. You can just search in this search box and narrow or craft an advanced search, just like our catalog back at the library. Search within various publications, 2,132 of them, with your filtering mechanisms over here, publication date, source type, all that. Hang around enough of these videos of our databases and you'll start to recognize this, but the kids can get started on it early too. There's also this guided research interface, which, since we just looked at those other resources, I think is going to look pretty similar, just even aimed higher up the educational spectrum. The metric system. This is marvelous. Pro-metric system, anti-metric system. The great debate rages on. What if you like what you've seen, but like the hasty diner at a fine restaurant, you just want all the courses of the meal put together in a big bowl so that you may stick your face into it? Here's ProQuest Academic. It's a combination of several databases, including eLibrary that we looked at, eBooks Central, another collection of ebooks through ProQuest, and various other things. A fairly nice looking interface as things go, I think. Quick tips on how to be an advanced searcher if you want to be. You can also filter by your source type up here: scholarly journals, books, videos and audio, newspapers, magazines, wire feeds, blogs, for heaven's sakes, working papers, and even trade journals. Find handy-dandy guides on the product itself at the education page, and some general ideas on how to evaluate sources and how to be a researcher, too. Look up here at the top to find your options to do an advanced search and select which databases you're looking in. eBooks Central, the Coronavirus Research Database, the Los Angeles Times. Publicly available content indexed and made easy to browse by ProQuest. And several of the research tools we've looked at already. And you can create a My Research account to keep track of all the things and notes and citations you collect. So that's a brief taste of these resources. I didn't want to get into too much detail in any one of them because, you know, they aim at different age groups and they cover different things. But if you see something that's just right for a kid or a teen in your life, by all means dig further. And if you need some more help or have some questions, just contact us and we'll help you out. All right, I'll see you tomorrow on Digital Services Daily. Ha, cha, 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 cha.